Mining billionaire Andrew Forrest was joined by the Prime Minister this morning as he revealed his report into Indigenous Australia. Mr Forrest is calling for major reforms into all aspects of life for the first Australians facing disadvantage and a controversial new welfare system.
Andrew Forrest has called for a major overhaul of all aspects of life for first Australians aimed at ending crippling disadvantage.
I hope that today is a new dawn for Indigenous people.
The mining billionaire's review, Creating Parity, calls for seismic change.
It's a big, bold and brave report.
This will end the disparity.
27 multi-pronged recommendations covering school attendance, breaking welfare cycles, training, employment and tax incentives, housing, governance and land management.
I ask all Australians to join the journey to end the disparity, protect Australia's most vulnerable people.
All of the recommendations in the Forrest Review are about trying to ensure that we do get the kids to school, that we do get the adults into work, and therefore that communities will be much more safer than they are at the present time.
The most contentious recommendation, a healthy welfare card, a form of welfare quarantining. It's an aspect of income management that was made mandatory in the Northern Territory after the 2007 intervention. Mr Forrest concedes in his report that it's a view often seen as paternalistic, one that's been well prosecuted here in the NT.
We have no plans to expand welfare quarantining as widely as Andrew is recommending.
This card gives you complete freedom.
Just how that freedom would be enacted as policy remains to be seen. Mr Forrest used the analogy of a machine to describe his report and that it should be adopted in its entirety.
There will be the temptation to pull the spark plug out, maybe pull a flywheel off or even a cylinder. But of course, the engine then won't work.
Bourchier, Sky News, Darwin.